Memorial Day was wonderful. The weekend, extra day off. Welcome to any onlookers coming on. I'll explain the auction here in a bit. Let some people come on. Hey, John, Laurel, Jamie, how you guys doing? Hope you had a great Memorial Day. We had a parade go right by the house. We got to sit on the porch and enjoy the parade. Remembering those who've gone before us and those who serve now. All those medals out front there, they were for someone who's passed away. He ran marathons, 60 plus years old marathons. All these are Marines. It was a marathon for the Marines in Washington, D.C. Don't know who the fellow was. I just know by looking at all the medals he won. And this is only a fraction of the medals he had. But it was a Marine, so I thought it was appropriate for today. We're going to be giving those away. We're not going to be selling those. Look at this nice big one in the middle. $19.92 that marathon was. Got a couple of postcards in the background there. The one on the left is actually Washington's headquarters at Valley Forge, not too far from us, where they camped out. I think everybody knows the story of Valley Forge. And then, of course, the one on the right is Gettysburg. I actually got a stack of vintage postcards tonight from Gettysburg that I'm going to put up for auction. Tony Moeller I did see him a couple hours ago. He dropped off a box of goodies. The nice apple green there is going to be a spin that Tony donated. Nice apple green. Don't normally see him in that color. Saratoga Springs. And then the older squat here on the left is from Wilmington. That's going to be a spin too, an inexpensive spin. Just a nice old squat, probably 1860s for sure, out of Wilmington, which is a city in Delaware just south of us here. Hey T, how you doing? Glad you guys could join me tonight on a holiday. I just want to try to be consistent with Mondays. Holiday or not, this is the day I get off, one day. I kid around and say I only get 2 holidays off. It's Memorial Day and Labor Day. All the rest at work. Unless they fall on a Monday. So anybody new chiming in, my information's up there on the board. Right below my name is my email. If you would like to bid or to get in what we call a spin to win, basically a raffle. You pick a number, we spin a wheel, and you can win either one of those bottles on the left. We also do a trivia, which is a giveaway. And you would need to be registered to do that. And the information I need would be your YouTube name, real name, address, and PayPal information. During the week, I did get a shout out on a local radio station in Philadelphia. It's actually Philly's Christmas station, we call it. It's the one station that's been streaming Christmas music for a long time. And they do a Facebook Live every morning behind the scenes at 6 o'clock. And I'm out delivering papers for the past 25 years. So I can't tell you how long I've been on this Facebook Live just listening. And they gave me a good shout out. I go on as Collector Paul, and they were interested in what I was collecting and old bottles. And they were checking out my YouTube channel while they were doing the Facebook Live. I actually posted that on my Facebook page. You can go on and watch. If you go on and watch, you want to hang in there for just about 12 minutes because they talk about me and they get away from me a little bit and then they circle back and explain really what I do as far as the auctions and what we're auctioning off. So I thought it was a really neat shout out, and I actually got a shout out the next day on the same Facebook Live. One of the co-hosts, Bobby Smith, his mom is probably a bit of a collector, and he said she'd probably be interested in this. So if she is watching, hello, or anybody from B101, from the B Up Club, we call it. Their mascot is a bumblebee. And I guess that's a Philadelphia morning show that I listen to every morning. So just in case anybody's watching, welcome. Hang in there tonight and just check it out, see what we do. Like I said, if you're interested in bidding, my email is up there. I would just need your information, your real name, address, PayPal info, and your YouTube name, so we know who we're talking to. We did get a couple new people registered. Old Irish, he come aboard last week. Was excited to see that. And another fellow from New York. I'm trying to flip through the pages to find his info. He's a big ink collector, but he also collects pharmaceuticals, sodas, beers from New York. So I was hoping he jumped on tonight. His name's Jeff. I don't see him on there yet. But it's always exciting to get new collectors on. You know, while we're waiting, everybody just throw in the, if you want to throw in the city and state you live in. For those that might be watching, to see where you guys are at. You're all over the country, which I think is great. I know Laurel's in Grants Pass, Oregon. Is that correct? I know T. Lang's in Arizona. Jamie's, don't kill me, Jamie. Is it Arizona or Louisiana or Alabama? Alabama, there it is. Yeah, Jeff Normandine from North Bangor, New York. He's big into ink bottles. So I told him that Tony gets on here. Tony's at a cookout right now. Hopefully he'll join us in the last hour. Yep, Jeff's in Washington State. But it's always good to get some new blood in the auction and people that are in the field. There he is. Hi, Jeff. How you doing? Jeff Normandin. I just give you a shout out from New York. Big ink collector. You like pharmacy bottles from New York? Sodas and beers. Yeah, I'm just reading Vidars, how you say 2000. Change your Google name. I was G-Town. G-Town, have you were on any other auctions before in the past? Or you recognize the name? I think I recognize him. G-Town. Maybe Joel's auction. I forget what Joel used to call it. He was on Joel's, right, T? Yep. Yeah, G-Town, you're good. If you want to bid, you're good. I just need you to send your information. My email's up there right below my name. If you can't read it, I can shout it out to you. But we got your YouTube name now. Just need your real name, address, and PayPal information. Just email it over. Yeah, I remember you being on Joel's. So you do your own auctions. Why don't you share with us what your YouTube is, if you stream on YouTube? Or what's the other one? Why Not? I think it's a new one people are going on. Yep, that's okay. All right, I'm just going to go over some basic stuff with the auction for anybody that's new or watching. The way I do the auctions, it's $1 bid, increments up to $50, $2 after that up to 100, and then 5 after 100. I do a countdown from 10, and I'll say stop, and my helper Adrian, who's sitting here beside me, she's my 16-year-old, she will put in a stop code. The last bid I see before the stop code on my end will be the winner. It might look different on your end. And please, I did make a mistake last auction. It's been corrected. All parties are happy. I missed someone's bid, and they pointed it out. I went back and watched the auction, and he was correct. So it's all been handled. I encourage gifting, but if you're going to gift something to somebody, just pay attention to make sure they have a box running already. If not, then you're going to have to pay for the shipping if you gift something to someone. Trivia, I do a trivia question or two. Tonight I'm doing one. The winner, of course, if you have a box running, it just gets put in the box. If not, then I ask for $5 to help with the shipping. Same with the spin to win. I do a spin to win. It's the bottles there on the left. We'll sell off numbers. I will let you know how much you are and how many numbers. We spin it off, and if you win and you don't have a box, again, just $5 to help with shipping, or I just put it in your box, and we're not going to talk about you having to pay for shipping. Again, you need to register to bid and get a spin number. I've been over that a couple times. I'm not going to bore you with that. After the auction or the next day, I do the billing. I've been trying to do complete packages, including shipping. And I usually get the boxes out by the end of the week. As soon as you guys pay, I'll get it out that day or next day. And I ask for, if you're going to take a spot in the spin to win, to be prompt on payment, because, you know, it's like taking a chance on a raffle and then you're walking away from it without paying for it. You don't need to pay tonight. I will bill you for that spot. But I just ask you to just, and everybody, I haven't gotten stuck yet with any of them. But if everybody could just be a little more efficient with getting that payment out, if you do a chance to spin to win. I do consignments. Actually, Tony Moeller tonight has some bottles in the auction. If you're interested in that, you can direct message me on Facebook, same name, Collector Paul, and send me a direct message, and I can explain everything, or you can send me an email.
There's a question.
And I can explain. Somebody's got a question. Who's got a question?
Vendor 2000. Do I get a number, or do I need to register?
No, you can get a number since I know who you are, G-Town. But just get your information out tonight if you could to my email address there. There he is, the man, Gene. How you doing, Gene? I asked if Gene could just pop in quick and say howdy, everybody. Everybody's been asking about you. Okay, we like to keep the auctions friendly and fun. It's really two simple things. No negative comments. My moderators are in blue. They will take care of the situation. If something inappropriate comes up, if we get somebody poking their nose in where it don't belong. Hey, JJ, how you doing? Glad you could join us tonight. Hope everybody had a good Memorial Day. The medals in front of me, I said something earlier about it. These are medals that, I don't know who the gentleman was. I just know he won a bunch of marathon medals. These are all Marines. I'm giving these away tonight. If you purchase an item at the end of the auction, I'll see if I had that particular bottle or number marked off, and then I'll just be putting one of these in your box. I'm going to do this nice big one here for the trivia. And the trivia will be dealing with veterans. My father's one of them, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. So I'm going to clear this stuff off for now. Again, welcome anyone who's watching. Sit back and enjoy and see what it's all about. If you guys have anything you'd like to share, YouTube channels, Facebooks, we like to support each other. Okay, the first one's going to be a inexpensive spin to win. 12 numbers, and I'll just get into a little bit what it is. An older squad, not Pownell, smooth base, from Wilmington, Delaware, which is just south of us here. And it's a William Ford, Foord. It's not a mistake, that's the way he spelled his name. Just a little cloudy, but it's in great shape. Let me see if I can give you a little background on this William Ford. His brewery was established in 1828. And they specialize in India Pale Ale, Brown Stout, and Porter. And he passed away. His son took over, I believe, in 1893. And we see more of, from Wilmington on this William Ford, we see more of the blob tops. I really couldn't find anything on these squats. I'm not saying it's rare, I'm not saying it's worth a bunch of money. But we're going to do 12 slots at $12, or 12 slots at $3 a piece. If you're interested, throw out a number. Between me and Adrian, we'll try to keep track here.
Jamie for 3.
Jamie at 3.
Laurel 8.
Laurel 8.
T Lang 4.
T 4.
JJ 6.
JJ 6. These are at $3 a slot. $3 a number, guys. Nice
Matt
and cheap.
10.
Mr. Matt, how you doing?
Irish 4.
Irish, welcome Irish. Nope, already taken. Irish 4's taken. We got the 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 12. Where's Spud at tonight? Jamie's the on here, doesn't seem.
Jeff 5.
G-Town is number 7. Hold on a second. G-Town. Jeff number 5. Okay. Thank you, Jeff. So we have 1, 2.
Jeff H is 5, not the other Jeff.
Oh, Jeff Hooper. Yeah.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure you got that.
Okay, Irish, we got number 1, 2, 9, 11, and 12 left. If you would like a number. It's a nice old squad for $3 if you pick it up. Okay, Irish, number 9. Thank you, old Irish. 4 numbers left. Oh, you guys are on. Hold on, Tina. You're the one I can't see. Let's see.
You need to go to live chat. Okay.
All messages. There we go.
Did you get Irish at 9?
Yes. Hi, Tina, Steve, and Bella. The bottle in front of us is an old squad from Wilmington, Delaware. It is smooth base, William Ford, Foord. Smooth base. No damage on it, just a little cloudy. It's $3 a slot. $3 a number. Yeah, you guys are close, aren't it? Down there in Kentucky, aren't you? You want me to just pick your number? How about we'll give you number 2. Kentucky Digger Steve. Again, if If it falls on number 12, we send a mystery bottle to Can You Dig It, Dawn and Shelley. They've been running auctions, and all their profits go to the veterans. Very appropriate for today. Hey, there you go. Change your name back. I see you, G-Town. Okay, we can open it up. Hey, Annie.
Hi, Annie.
The squat in front of us, Smooth Base out of Wilmington, Delaware. William Ford. This is the first spin. It's only $3 for a number. And we have number 1, 11, and 12 left. We'll give Annie a chance to grab one here if she'd like for $3. 12. Thank you, Annie. Anybody else? 2 numbers left. Number 1 and number 11. Okay, Steve wants number 11. Okay. Thank you, Steve and Tina. If you're sitting there with your better half, they can also pick a number.
Jamie said I'll get
Okay.
Spud 1.
Thank you.
It's very nice.
Spud per Jamie. Okay, we're going to spin.
Okay, let me put it up. Hold on.
Adrian's going to get the wheel ready. Very nice, Jamie. I hope he doesn't have a headache migraine tonight.
Oh, this is beyond me. Do you want to reread the numbers off?
Yep,
Sure.
She's reminding me here. Let me read them off. Okay, number 1 is going to be for Spud per Jamie. Number 2 is Kentucky Digger Steve, Tina. Number 3 is Jamie. Number 4 is T-Lang. 5, Jeff Hooper. 6 is JJ. 7 is G-Town. 8 is Laurel. 9 is Old Irish. Matt is number 10. 11 is Steve Bradford. And 12 is Annie.
Mm-hmm. So, and Matt has all the info on that bottle up on the chat. Is that right?
William Ford was it bottling? Yes. Yep.
Hi, Melissa.
Yeah, I mentioned that it was established in 1828 and the sun took over. We mostly see the blobs and crown tops around here. But I picked it up cheap. If I'm going to pick it up cheap, I'm going to spin it cheap. So you guys end up with a nice, smooth base older squat. All right, we're going to spin it. Good luck, everyone. Going down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 12. 12. Annie, congratulations. And a mystery bottle is going to Can You Dig It, Dawn and Shelley for their auctions. Nice pickup, Annie. Glad you jumped in when you did. Annie won the My Spin It. Very nice. Now in a little while, I'm not going to do it right at the moment, but Excelsior Spring Saratoga. Look at the color. We're going to spin this off here in a bit. Maybe a couple more people will get on. This one was donated to the auction by Tony Moeller. Picked it up at Shoop's, the outdoor bottle show that I was at a week ago. So he's asking if he could pick up anything for the auction. I said, get a spin it to win a bottle. And he sure did. That's a beauty. So we'll put that one up in a little while. Oh, I thought you were saying something to me.
I didn't say anything. You're hearing voices.
Okay, who is Jeezer one on to go? Somebody change your name.
Do I take both of these bottles, Dad?
No, we didn't do that one yet.
This one? I got confused. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's Gail.
Oh, okay. Change your name on me there, Gail. Keep me guessing. Hi, Melissa. How are you? All right, let's get it going here. Before the wife gets mad at me. The wife's sitting in the background, backing me up here. Her name is Sharon. All right, let's start off with the blob top. This one says Hungarian Wine and Liquor House, Passaic, New Jersey. I can't remember if this is a glower. I'm guessing probably. Oh yeah. Yep, it's 1890s. It's a little rough, staining wise. Otherwise, it's a good shape. Little rough spot there. I don't think it's not a crack or anything. Probably a little bit of case wear. Anyway, we'll kick that one off at 18. If anybody's interested, we'll start that at 18. I thought it was kind of different. Hungarian Wine and Liquor House. I don't think I've ever seen that. Almost sounds like a modern advertisement. So we're starting that one off at 18 if anybody's interested. Nice old blob. I can maybe drop it $1, but that's about it. That's what I got into it. If somebody wants to do it for 17. I haven't seen my Jersey girls on here tonight. Dawn and Shelley. So nice turnout. Appreciate everybody coming on. All right, I want to count this down just for example. If you would like to, you can bid while I'm counting down. The last bid in before the stop would be the winner.
Gail's 17.
Gail's in the 17. We're looking for 18.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? On break, huh? Oh, I wish I had some food stuff for you. All I have is a Lee and Perrins, and I'm sure you've got a box load of them. Let me know if you don't. I'll put it up while you're on. Tony donated some bottles tonight. Okay, Gail's in at 17. We're looking for 18. We'll go ahead and count this one down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. So that's Gail on it, number 1 for 17. Thank you, Gail. Thank you for getting it started. Next is a Hutch style bottle. A nice color on it. Almost like a nice blue. Horton and Richardson, Newark, New Jersey. This bottle not to be sold, registered. And that is a huge, awkward bubble in there. Kind of right in on the T. That's just all in the glass, no damages. Beautiful color. We're going to start that at a low price of 15 for that one. That is a Baltimore loop seal. The top is a different type of stopper they use. A little bit of a groove on the inside here, which identifies it as that. Triple G's in at 15. We're looking for 16. When are you going to have your auction, Gene? You settle down enough to do that, or you still overwhelmed? I know everybody misses you. Law's about digging again. Digging Law's at it again. Tony went to a cookout tonight. He's hoping to join us the last hour. So Triple G's in at 15, looking for 16. Beautiful bottle. I love the color. Nice thick glass. Good, Gene. We're looking forward to it. I know Matt's been going every other week. I think he's just leaving that spot open for you to jump back in.
I want to play bingo.
Oh, the wife's hollering in the background, Gene. She wants to play bingo. I think everybody's missing bingo. You get all kinds of neighbors down there in Kentucky. All right, we're going to count this one down. Triple G's in it at 15. We're looking for 16. You can bid while I'll count down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. So that was Triple G. Number 2 for 15.
Dad, I can't hear you. I got fire trucks.
Okay, we got fire trucks in the background. Number 2 is 15, Triple G. All right, let's do another blob top. May need a little help with this name. Lederer. Lederer Bros, Passaic, New Jersey. It's got the hardware, the stopper. Whoops. Just checking it out here, guys. Yeah, it's got the tiny, tiny, tiny little nick right there. Probably just from putting the stopper in and out. Other than that, it's nice and clean. You can tell it's been sitting in a barn somewhere. And what are we going to start that guy out at? $15 start. Lederer Brothers, Passaic, New Jersey, with hardware and top. $15 start on the blob. Yeah, that's what I said, Mike. I put out enough notices. I'm sure they're just busy. Probably at a cookout enjoying themselves. Even though it's a holiday, I just wanted to stay consistent with Monday nights. And of course, you know how it is, Mike. This is my night off. Looking for a $15 start on a nice blob top with hardware and the porcelain stopper. The postcard there in the middle, it's George Washington's headquarters in Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. I said it earlier on. The one on the right's at Gettysburg. All right, we're looking for 15 on this. We'll go ahead and count it down. If anybody's interested, throw in a bid at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. It kind of does, doesn't it, Matt? All right, we'll set that aside for another day. Got a little bit of a mixed bag here tonight. I just picked up some Fenton this week. I'm going to throw it in. Vintage Fenton. Pair of shakers. And I'm thinking the little lady that owned this had a candlelight dinner. All matching. All matching. I googled image data come up Fenton, but there's the guarantee right there. So they're in good shape. Salt and pepper shakers. I just figured I'd just sell it as a lot. Keep the candlesticks with the shakers. Now let me see what I was thinking of a start price here. Oh, I got a number on one. Okay, I think it's number 11. Sorry, guys. How about a $25 start for the whole set? Perfect shape. Nice Fenton. Hobnail, milk glass. Just happened to stumble across them this week. I thought I'd throw them up if anybody's interested. I forgot to double check with the wife. I think she wanted to keep the shakers.
You're gonna hear about it later. Don't worry.
I don't think she's listening. We'll be quiet.
She'll find out eventually.
Okay, any interest in the Fenton? If somebody wants to do the shakers or the sticks separate, I can do that. Just let me know. If not, the set's going to start at 25. Looking them up, the candlesticks are obviously worth a lot more. What I could see on eBay. I mean, they were starting around 25 just with the candlesticks. Alrighty, no interest in that. If anybody sees something on the auction and want to get a hold of me later about the item, we can give you the starting bid. Just send me an email or direct message me on Facebook, and we can do a deal. Yeah, if somebody comes on later on, we can always put stuff back up. Yeah, I didn't see Debbie on, did you, Laura? Alright, maybe we can get into some of Mr. Tony's. No, actually, let me stick with mine for now. Here's another blob, inexpensive, out of Philadelphia. PM Kohlberg. Everything is cloudy. Privy Doug. $8 start. No chips or cracks. I'm surprised that thing glued. Being aqua. They put manganese in the glass up to about 1960. Some glass makers might have still had manganese left over and continued to put it in the glass after that. But as a general rule, by 1916, they stopped using manganese. But what happened when they would put the manganese in, we found as collectors years later that you get the sun-colored amethyst to the bottle. It start to turn purple. And now we can tell the manganese is in there. You get the green glow in the glass. Here's a little whiskey sample Tony sent in. It's got a nice glow. Little story behind this guy too. Anyway, the blob in front of us from Philadelphia. We're starting that guy out at $8. Tell you what, let's get it moved. Let's do 6 on it. $6 blob top.
Hi, Dawn and Shelly.
Hey, there they are. We're talking about yous. I kept saying, where's the Jersey girls? I'm throwing up Jersey stuff and people are turning their noses up. The blob we got in front of us is from Philadelphia. It's starting at $6. Late as usual. That's all right, Shell. You guys should be getting your box soon. There's a mystery bottle in there. I'm not telling Dawn what it is. I gotta wait on a mystery coin. She can wait on her mystery bottle. $6 start on the blob. Then I'm gonna throw the Jersey one back up, since you guys are showing up late. Okay, we're going to count this one down. Feel free to bid. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Oh, Gail's, I didn't add 6.
Gail, you got it at 6. Nice pickup. Okay, that was Gail at number 4 for $6. Thank you, Gail. You saved me right at the end. All right, Shelly. I don't know if Dawn's hanging out with you or not, but this is, other than a tiny, tiny, tiny little flea bite up here. You can't even see it. We can more feel it than see it. But that's it for this one. This is a attic men are sitting in a barn with the hardware and the stopper. It's a LED ER Lederer Brothers, Passaic, New Jersey. Nice color on it. Really mint shape, other than that tiny little chip at the stopper, probably caused by the stopper going in and out. And that was a $15 start on that one. I won't let it hang too long because we just had it up.
How much, Dad?
15 start. Dawn is in the corner. All right, Dawn, do you have this one? Nice monogram on there too. Give you guys a chance at it. Well, I know she likes amber. I'm gonna put up an amber.
Dawn and Shelly's in at 15.
Great, thank you, ladies. Can you dig it? Dawn and Shelly's in at 15, looking for 16. You don't have that one. Okay, Dawn, good. Yeah, I just got a new shipment in. Only about 6 bottles, and there was a couple New Jerseys. Gail actually picked up one. Triple G picked up a jersey before you come on. And this is the other jersey. All right, we're going to count it down. We're looking for 16 at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. That's Dawn in at number 3 for 15. Thank you, ladies. So is it really a joke, Shelly, or what? That you don't like ambers? Because this is some kind of amber right here. Of course, I got it upside down. Absorbine. I like this. $2 per bottle. put the price right on it. Manufactured by W.F. Young, PDF, Springfield, Massachusetts, mint shape. Blown in mold tool top. This one's Tony Moeller's. I just ran into Tony today. We live about 30 minutes apart, so it's easy to hook up when we have the time, that is. Let me see what the heck number that's on there. Okay. And guess what, Gene? Tony sent all these little cards, so I got a pile of cards here I got to go through every time I put up a bottle and see what he wrote about it. He's got more time on his hands than I do, I guess. I was thinking of you when I seen these cards with each bottle. Put me to work, Tony. Oh, here we go. It's a horse liniment. That's the only thing in addition he's got on here. He's thinking the value is $30 to $75, and he's got to start on this one at $20. $20 on a horse liniment. You hold it up here again. I just love it. It says $2 per bottle.
Laurel for 20.
Thank you, Laurel. Laurel's in at 20, looking for 21. It's a beautiful bottle. I know Laurel likes amber stuff too. Beautiful. Not a honey amber. Close. A little bit darker. So we're looking for 21. Laurel's in at 20. Yeah, it's good to see Gene on, isn't it? Darn Shelley. I begged him to come on just to say hi. And the wife says to tell you, Gene, she misses bingo. Okay, we're looking for 21. Yeah, it is nice and clean. That's definitely attic mint. I don't see anything in it. Nope. Tony come up with a good one. All right, we're going to count this one down. We're looking for 21 at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Thank you there, Laurel. We'll let the kid know you picked that up. So number 17 went to Laurel for 20. Nice pickup. Keep myself straight here.
20.
Yes, to Laurel. Let me see what other little cards he's got here. Now he's got a really neat little whiskey sample here. A. McGinnis Company, Baltimore, Maryland. And he wanted me to tell you a little story behind this. But let's check out the glow. I know it's a glower. Look at that. Absolutely mint. So, the story on this one, there was a heist. And he said 50 men entered the government warehouse of McGinnis and stole 71 barrels and 32 cases of aged liquor. That's the story he's got. I'm sticking to it. And, well, what's he going to start it at? That's a good question. I get too much into stories. Neat little sample there. Mr. Moeller says that I screwed up. Here we go. $20. $20 start. On a little whiskey sample. I'm assuming it was a whiskey. Or scotch. Super glower. And I need to turn the lights out on that one.
We got Annie at 20.
Annie's in at 20. She knows what she's looking at. Isn't that a neat little sample? Old too. Blown in mold.
JJ 22.
JJ's in the 22, looking for 23. A. McGinnis Company, Baltimore, Maryland. Annie's in the 24, looking for 25. Annie's in the 24, looking for 25. Tony was at a barbecue. His sister-in-law, he said he'd try to hop on the last hour.
Melissa's in the 25.
Melissa's in the 25, looking for 26. JJ is out. Thank you for your bids, JJ. We got 25 with Melissa. We're looking for 26. And he's in the 26, looking for 27. Absolutely mint. Melissa's out. Thank you, Melissa, for your bids. And he's in the 26, looking for 27. And we're going to go ahead and count this one down. Feel free to bid at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. That is Annie for $26, number 25. 25 to Annie for 26. Thank you, Annie. Great pickup.
Almost done.
26. You know what? The number, though, I got wrong. Let me, it's number 27.
So it's number 27, Annie.
For $26 for Annie. Great pickup. All right, here's a really nice blob that Tony sent in. See if I can find this card here, Gene. Here we go. I don't know how much it says on it. This is a beauty, though. The color of it, kind of blue. It's a Clark and Roberts, Boston, Mass. Attic mint. He says it is scarce. He's got a date range here, 1870 to 1890. I guess maybe that's when they were in business. Trademark monogram he's mentioning. That is a neat monogram. Mint condition. He's valuing this guy anywhere in the range of $30 to $75. Probably seen it on eBay for that range. He's looking for a $20 start. That is absolute mint. Almost a cornflower blue. $20 start. He's saying it is scarce. Boston, Massachusetts. $20 start. It's a beauty for sure. Adrian stepped out, so she didn't put in the start price, but it is $20. I'll tell you what, I have another Massachusetts medicine here. We're going to just throw in. It is a JL Matthews cough syrup from Marlborough, Massachusetts. Does have a tiny little flash. You can barely see it. There it is. See right there? That's it on that one, but we're not charging anything for that. That's just going to be thrown in. $20 start for the two of them. He's saying the blob top is scarce. If anybody want to look it up, Clark and Roberts from Boston. And nice whittled stretch marks in the neck. No damages, mint. Attic mint. $20 start. That's a glower. Let's sweeten the deal. Liam Perrins. Common but still nice. Nice and clean. All three won money. Uh-oh. No Red Sox bottles, huh? We're nothing but Phillies down here. 3 for 1 money, guys. $20 start. Blob's worth a lot more than that. Thank you, T. T's in for 20. Looking for 21. We're not going to keep this hanging, T. All right, let's count it down. Anybody's interested, throw a bid in at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Nice pickup, T. Number 18. We got number 18, T-Line, for $20. Plus 2 bottles. Nice pickup. All these three are going to stay together.
Okay.
They were freebies.
Oh.
Dad, I missed that. I went to sleep.
Oh, you went to sleep on me.
What was it?
At number 18 for $20, T-Line. The wife's nodding on me. Don't tell anybody. She ain't been feeling good. All right, let's introduce our next spin to win, because it's a beauty. Tony picked this one up, Excelsior Springs, Saratoga, New York. Look at that color. We can get number started on this, and we can finish it up tonight or next auction, however it works. Obviously going to be a little more money for this beauty. And
We're all at 8.
okay, we debated what to do about this as far as spins, and I just feel if you get a 1 in 10 chance to win this, just betters the odds. But they're going to be at $15 a number for that. Well worth it. All right, they're firing away here. I got to get to my page.
I'll read them off once you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, Laurel 8. Annie 4. Jeff H at 7. Melissa 5. T 9. And Dawn 2. You got that?
Yeah. Now, who was T? T-Line
Dawn.
number 9. Okay.
Dawn 2.
I didn't get T.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Great. $15 a number. We got 1, 3,
JJ6.
JJ6. Thank you, JJ. Yeah, guys, it's a beauty.
G-Town 3.
G-Town 3. And we got 2 numbers left, 1 and 10. I was gonna say, Jamie, this one is a real beauty. I don't even need to shine light through this guy. You can just see the
Did you
7 of green screaming.
Did you get the one for Dawn that's gonna like give it for Jamie?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Number 1. Okay, thank you. Yes, she does have to do that, Jamie. Because Dawn's a great lady. Jamie per Dawn. Okay, guys, 1 number left. Number
Jean
10.
says pick me a number.
You got number 10, Gene. You got the last one. Just slipped in there. All right, guys, we're going to spin it.
Okay, do I do the regular?
Don't pay
spin?
me for the spins, guys. I will bill you.
Do I do it for the one I created or the other one that just there? 'Cause
It's 10 numbers.
It's 10. Oh.
We can still spin 12 if it lands on 11 or 12. If it lands on 12, Dawn and Shelly are getting a bottle. If it lands on 11, we'll spin again.
Okay, cool.
And we'll spin again on the 12, too.
Do you want to reread them?
Yeah, let me reread them. If it keeps landing on 12, I'm going to run out of bottles. It's the number 1's for Jamie per Dawn. Number 2 is Dawn. Number 3, G-Town. Number 4 is Annie. Number 5 is Melissa. 6 is JJ. 7 is Hoops. 8 is Laurel. 9 is T-Lang. And 10 is Jean. Thank you guys for closing that out. You will make Tony very happy. He picked that up at the bottle show. He said, what can I do? I said, get a spin bottle. And he did. For some lucky winner. Good luck. Three, 12, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Will it hold? Number 2, I believe, was Dawn. Congratulations.
Good job.
Outstanding bottle. Definitely one of my favorite bottles in any color these guys come in. Tremendous win. Dawn. Dawn won the spin bottle for Tony. From Tony. Congratulations. Hold on a second. What are we doing here? Oh, okay. I was looking at an old comment. Wonderful. Way to go. Well, let's stick with the Tony bottle here. This one's a beauty. I love this one. It's an old one. It's a hinge mold. You see the line going across? It's called a hinge mold. It's right after Pono age. But this guy is neat. It's a Porter's Cure of Pain from Cleveland, Ohio. Yellow and amber swirls. I just saw that note. I didn't see the swirls in it, but here we go. There they are. Cure of Pain. Porter's. Cleveland, Ohio. Absolute mint. Yeah, there's the swirls. I see them now. Just a neat old medicine bottle. It almost reminds me of the bigger sarsaparilla bottles, the shape of it. But this is a tiny one. Probably a sample, I would think, or probably loaded with morphine. That's why it took care of any pain. So, what are we going to start this at? Are you going to put up in the auction? Way to go, Dawn. I will be there to try to win that sucker back. This guy here is a $25 start. Little steep, but I think it's well worth it. Yeah, can you imagine what was in this little thing for pain? Morphine, cocaine, and other narcotics. I saw that in a snuff bottle. That's what it said the ingredients were. Morphine, cocaine, and other narcotics. Losing focus here. Amber swirls in it. So says Tony. He's probably had this one in his collection for a while. $25 start. Annie's in the 25. Thank you, Annie. We're looking for 26. Yeah, it's a beauty. This thing just missed. Just missed panel. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the amber in it. 25, looking for 26. Okay, no other interest. Go, feel free to bid if you'd like as I count down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. That was Annie in 21, I believe.
Nice job.
You like that?
Nice pickup. Hold on a second. Get my trusty copybook out of here. Number 21 to Annie for 25. Great pickup. Getting some nice stuff tonight.
You just gotta keep it there.
Yeah. Alright, here's one with a ghosted embossment on it. It's on there. It says Wendell from Philadelphia for the life of me, FOGB ROWN FOOB fob. Forget it. I even tried, the old trick of laying the paper on there and rubbing the lead across. So we're not sure. I asked Tony about this. He's never seen it either. Wendell. It's definitely Wendell. I'm assuming some type of apothecary. Nice and cheap though, $4. Take a chance on it. $4 start. And she's a major glower. I gotta do better with my lighting. But now it's a major glower. It's nice and old. I was even questioning the bottom on this guy, whether it was a sand panel. But I'm not gonna fool around with it for $4.
Oh,
Who wants to take a chance on it for $4? Could be worth a mint, or at least $5. They have a tiny, 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 tiny flea bite. Brian the cork out probably. Losing focus. $4 start, guys. Okay, nobody on that. No problem. I'm not going to bother counting that down. aside. Well, I forgot to tell you, if I ever ring a bell, that means it's trivia time, okay? I usually like to mention that so I don't scare anybody. The kid gets scared enough when I ring the bell. This is an RV Pierce, prescribed by Buffalo, New York. I think I've had one of these in the auction. I don't know who picked it up. It's a neat bottle. Oh, super, super tiny flash. I'm just seeing it. So, I know Tony's got a starting price on it, but we're going to lower it because of that. Prescribed by RV Pierce out of Buffalo, New York. Let's see, Mr. Tony. Tony says 15. I say 12.
So $12?
$12. Prescribed by RV Pierce. Jeff Normandy, are you still hanging out? I'm about to show you some New York stuff I had. You can always chime in on something too. I know he's a New York collector. Jeff Normandy. Mostly pharmaceutical, but he also has a large interest in ink bottles from New York. North Bangor, New York, Gene, if you know where that was. Gene just recently moved from New York to Kentucky, Jeff. Let me know if you're still hanging out. Okay, good. I want to show you a couple of the New York stuff I have, see if you have any interest in it. But we're looking for a 12 start on this guy. Anybody interested? Prescribed by RV Pierce, Buffalo, New York. Tool top. Tony says 15, I say 12. Tiny, I didn't even see it. I bet you he didn't even see that tiny little flash right there. You hold it a certain way, you don't even see it. That's probably why we didn't notice it. You still got a buttload of stuff? Yeah. Jeff there, Adventures in Glass. You can go to his channel. He normally has auctions every other week on Fridays, right, Gene? But he's just in the middle of moving to Kentucky. But he was up in New York for I don't know how many years and did a lot of digging up there. So I think our new Jeff here would be interested to see that stuff, Gene. And Gene has a really fun auction. We're hoping he gets started up here soon. Again. Alright, we're going to pull this guy down. No problem. I'm going to throw up a small medicine, Jeff, and let me know what you think of it. The rarity of it. Don't get many bites on it because it is New York. It's out of Holly, New York. So we know that's pretty small, right? And it's a W.J. Hawkins Drugs. Tiny little bottle. Have you seen this one or familiar with the rarity of it? Oh, okay, you've already seen Gene's auctions, so you know how good they are then. How about this one, Jeff? W.J. Hawkins Drugs, Holly, New York. For a little bottle, I got quite a bit invested in it. Nice glower. Yeah, that's what I was told. I mean, Holly, I know they got a hutch that comes out of there. It's worth a lot of money. I had one of them that flipped it. So if you'd be interested in this, I could drop the price tonight for $30. That's bottle show price. I set up in Baltimore.
How much, Dad?
$30 start. Franklin County, yeah. Are you familiar with Holly, New York? I know it's a small town. It'd be a $30 start. You're not familiar with Holly, okay. I'm thinking it's up in Rochester somewhere. I know it's small population. I'm attracted to a lot of the small towns in West Virginia and Pennsylvania, like coal towns. Oh, you're up near the Canadian border, okay. All right, no problem. I just wanted to show you why I had you on. And just throw two more up real quick. Soda bottle. This one is an Icrane Sons out of Middletown, New York. I don't know if you'd have any interest in that. It's a big one. It does have a little fisheye. It's like a $10 start on that one.
You want me to put in $10?
$10, yep. I'm just showing Jeff here, but if anybody's interested. Icranes and Sons. Middletown, New York. And then the other New York that I have is a Peter Barnman out of Kingston, New York. A bit rough shape, but it's blown in mold. I was just going through my bottles, and I know you were in New York. See if you had any interest. They would each be $10 start. Kingston and Middletown. Sodas, I would assume. I'm not real familiar with the towns in New York where they're located. All right, let me pull those guys down. Get back to the auction. Here's an oldie from New York City, and I'm told it's the first style of milk bottles that were made. And I know it's old than most because you don't see a milk bottle glow. This one is meant this bottle to be washed and returned. Got the slug plate there. I would assume a label was on there, but it's embossed on the bottom. J.B. Brook, 86 Fulton Street, New York. First style milk bottles. Before we get into the more common ones that we all know about. Let me see what tell you what that starts at. That's a $15 start on that one. And get off that white background, she really glows. So we know it's before 1915. I think I picked it up for $20. Had it for a while and wanted to let it go for 15. Anybody interested in milk? $15 start on the old milk in New York City. All right, we'll pull that guy. We'll take a little break here and hold your ears. Drop a trivia.
That'll be right in.
Okay. This is the giveaway I mentioned earlier in the auction. I'm not sure who the gentleman was that ran these marathons, but he ran a bunch of them. The Marine Corps Marathon. I have a bunch of other medals that I picked certain bottles, and I'll announce at the end who's going to get one. They're all Marines. 1992. This guy ran the marathon. This is the biggest one. So that's going to be the giveaway, and it's going to be veteran related. The question. Hang in there with the story. And I'm going to read all the way through it. You can throw names up. I'm not going to pay any attention until I'm done. And then I'll go back and see who's got the name first. So my father was drafted while he was in high school. World War II. Drafted into the Navy. And he was a pharmacist mate 3rd class. I always said he was the luckiest man in World War II because they sent him to Panama. The Panama Canal. Now, during the winter months, of course, during the war, the Yankees were looking for boys to play ball with. And they would go down there to Panama and play the servicemen in baseball. And this one particular game my father was playing, and he was playing left field. And a famous Yankee hit him a fly ball to left field, and my father caught it for the out. And I said it was his one claim to fame. So it was obvious it was a Yankee. My father served in 41 to 45. So it was in that time frame. This Yankee actually was 2 years in the service in the Air Force from 43 to 45. He was a staff sergeant, and he was a physical therapist. He had a real cushion time in the military, in the Air Force. In 1941, he set the longest hitting streak in MLB history with 56 games. He played for his career was 13 years with the Yankees. He was an all-star for every year. One season, he had a batting average of over 400. No one else has ever done it, or the last player to do it was him. Lifetime batting average of 325, 361 home runs. His nickname was Joltin' Joe, or the Yankee Clipper, or Joe D. And I know his name's been thrown up here a couple times. Joe DiMaggio. Mrs. Robinson, if you know that song they sing about Joe DiMaggio. So let me go back and look.
Matt, I think, got it first.
Who? Matt got it?
I think so, yeah.
Mickey Mantle, good guess. Lou Gehrig, good guess. Joe DiMaggio was first, right before you, Triple G. Yeah, that year, those years. Now, he served 43 to 45, so he wasn't playing baseball. So it must have been 41 or 42 when my father was there. So Mr. Matt is the winner for the Marines Marathon medal.
Matt won the trivia.
Yeah, Matt won the trivia in 1992. I know I've seen other medals of 60 plus. So, I work at a retirement community. When a person passes on, the family cleans out the stuff. And this guy had a box full of medals. I grabbed all the Marine Corps marathon medals. Congratulations, Matt. Let me write that down, Mr. Matt. Okay, let's get back to the auction. Next up is a small perfume, sun colored amethyst. It's a figural. Tiny little job here. That design, or was it caused by a glass stopper? It's inside the glass. It's not like cracked through. It's just like a crackly look to it. But it is a figural. Petticoat, maybe? It had a plate here for the label. But it is before 1915. It's a nice glower. It is turning. It's hard to see on here, but it is turning purple. Just a tiny little perfume. And that guy's going to start at $13. 4 inches tall. The fellow I bought it from was calling it a broom figural. I guess if you look at it, you could look at it as a broom. But it's definitely a perfume. This guy picked up a whole collection of perfume bottles, and this is one of them. So no balls, the WTCO, I think, is on the bottom, the bottle maker. This here is little glob of glass, which is done during the manufacturing. No damages. Jamie's in at 13. Thank you, Jamie. Looking for 14. Sometimes you need to just fill up a box when I get stuff and want to make it worth the while, the shipping charge. So I said, let's throw this in the box. Maybe somebody be interested. Jamie's interested. Thank you. Gifting to Gail. No, I didn't see that. Thank you. Nice gift, man. The marine medal is going to Gail from Matt.
Trivia?
Yeah. Thank you, Laura. My helper's asleep, I think.
Me?
Are you awake?
I've been awake.
I'm just teasing you. I
Did
should
you
be.
click down stop? Oh, I accidentally hit stop. Ignore that.
That's all right. We'll give it to Jamie at 13. We're not going to take any more
Okay.
bids.
I can
You want it,
remove it.
Jamie.
I'm sorry.
You're good. I
I'm
told
in-
you she's over there sleeping. Laura, straighten her out.
Hey, I've been working.
I'm
okay?
teasing you, kid.
It's been a very long day and I have school tomorrow.
Uh-oh, school tomorrow. Yikes.
And I
okay.
have exams.
That's Jamie and then number 5 for 13.
Number 5, Jamie.
You got exams starting tomorrow?
No, I have exams this week.
Oh, you're
though.
studying for them. I got you. All right.
13.
Yes.
She wouldn't be out there right now. She had exam tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
would be studying. if
Oh
I
gosh,
didn't.
they're having.
And next
they're,
Monday
they're
I
bickering.
have exams.
They're bickering, folks. Sorry. Okay, let's keep it rolling here. How about a little milk, half pint? Scott Powell Dairies, 45th and Parish Streets. Tony believes Philadelphia or suburbs. I'm thinking Philly too. Just a little guy. I think he wants a $5 start on that. Let me check. Yep, $5 start. For the little half pint.
Laurel says I'm awesome.
Oh, I know.
Thank you,
I know.
Laurel.
She is awesome. She's just sleeping on that one, that's all.
I was sleeping on that one. Okay, I'm very stressed. I'm sorry.
That's all right. $5 start on the half pint. Oh, I know one thing I forgot to put up.
Good night, Annie.
Annie taking off. Nice pickups tonight. Thank you for coming on, Annie. $5 start on the milk. Okay, no interest. No, I'm not going to count it down. If anybody has any interest in milks, I've got one Figaro with a cow's head and a couple others. I'm not going to bore you guys and put them up unless somebody wants to see them. They're around $8 or $10. or quartz. So I'll just mention, I'm not going to bore you guys. Anyway, I stumbled across this guy. Solid brass. Pocket change. It's vintage. Remember, we found out vintage is 50 or 20 years or older. And I believe that's probably around 50 years old. And what I'm going to do, since it says pocket change, I'm going to load it up. I am going to load it up. We've got half pennies, large pennies, all foreign. All included with the pocket change holder. That's a penny there. A lot of them are 50s, 40s, 30s. I'm not sure. I didn't really look through them. I don't know a whole lot about foreign. But anyway, I thought it'd be cute to just throw that in there in the deal. And we're looking at a $10 start. To the whole tray. I stumble across these vintage items, and you never know, somebody might have an interest. Melissa's in a 10. Thank you, Melissa. We're looking for 11. Yeah, I'm just trying to look at one of these is a half penny. From England. Centavos. What's centavos?
Centavos? How do I
Well,
know
it's Mexican, isn't it? Or is it?
It's Spanish. It's called Spanish, Dad.
It's Spanish?
And,
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No, I'm only in Spanish too. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
There's 1 penny, a big one. What's the year on that thing? 1966. I know there's a half penny in here somewhere.
You want me to help you?
Nah, I'm just fumbling through some Canadian. Oh, there's a token. This was actually a mint that was around here for years. Franklin Mint. They used to make like commemorative coins. But this is from Franklin Mint that no longer exists. So that's thrown into change in 1971. 10, we're looking for 11. Mexican, that's what I thought. That's what I said, T. She hollered at
I
me.
thought you were talking about the language, Dad.
No, the name of the coin.
I got really confused. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll show you guys something that my aunt, she was a St. Joseph order, now my great aunt. And she gifted this to my mother. $5 back in the day. This was made by the Franklin Mint. This is the kind of stuff they would do. That thing is sealed in there. Nativity. May the star of Christmas guide you towards peace and goodwill in the new year. That was definitely early 70s, late 60s. Just show you something from the Franklin Mint. So we're at 10. We're going to go and count this down, looking for 11. Includes the pocket change holder. It's heavy brass loaded with foreign coins. At 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And that was Melissa. What number did I put on this guy? Melissa. Number 10. Number 10 for 10. Melissa. Nice pickup.
And Melissa Tan.
Kind of an odd thing to throw in, but being it was vintage, fairly old, 50 years old, I thought it was worthwhile putting up. Let's throw up a blown in mold crown top Peter Hawk and Company from Harrison, New Jersey. It's one of Tony Moeller's. I can't tell if that was in the making. I believe it was. Like a melt spot. 13 ounce. Blown in mold. Let's see what Tony says about that one. He sent in little cards. He's got a $15 start on that one.
So I put 15.
Yeah. Peter Hawk and Company from Harrison. That's in New Jersey or New York? New Jersey. Let me get a closer look at this. Yeah, that is definitely melted. I think a pot stone was in there. Something was in the mold. Some bubbles on both sides. I don't think I've ever seen one. I don't know if you have that or not, Dawn. 15 or best offered. He's not on there. He's going to kill me. 15. I'd do 13 on it.
Do you want me to type that?
No, we're good. Nice blown in mold crown top from New Jersey. Harrison, New Jersey. $13. Let's sweeten the pot a little bit. Nice bromos, nice and clean. And then a little amber bottle, probably a pill bottle. There's that guy in there. $13 start. Okay, no interest, no problem. Pull these guys out of there. I don't know if there's anybody out there interested in vintage postcards. I was kind of hoping Spud was on. But I was just going through them today. But today being Memorial Day, I'm a bit of a Gettysburg buff. So the first set of cards here are vintage, all Gettysburg. And I'll just flash through them quick. That's the Gettysburg National Museum. I think these are all 60s. General Meade's headquarters. The Wills House where Lincoln wrote his Gettysburg Address. That's 1948. And some of these got some writing on the back of them. 6th Ohio Cavalry Monument. Just some neat old postcards. That's, I believe, that's the Eternal Light Peace Monument. I went to Gettysburg with my oldest, and they memorized the Gettysburg Address, and they were all standing on these steps and said the Gettysburg Address. Here's General Lee's headquarters in Gettysburg. They've recently redid that, remodeled or fixed it up. It's in really good shape. It was in shambles for a while. Devil's Den. Crossman Little Round Top. Of course, if you don't know the history on Gettysburg, I'm just yapping. New York State Monument and Cemetery. in Gettysburg. And that guy's all, it's a high DAT card. They're headed to Washington, D.C. after this. That fellow was in Michigan. A little more modern. The Jenny Wade house, the only civilian killed in the battle. Baking bread, bullet went through the door. Still had the door of the house with the bullet holes in it. She was standing in the kitchen. And I believe she's the only civilian that was killed. They're pretty good about getting people out of the crossfire. And there's the Gettysburg one over here. And I'm not going to bore you with the rest of it. But I'm going to do the whole lot for $10. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm putting in all the Philadelphia ones that I have. Valley Forge, George Washington, a whole bunch of Independence Hall. Like I said, I'm just throwing these guys in on the deal. And Washington's headquarters is up. Irish is in a 10. Thank you, Irish. Looking for 11. That's the Centennial there. (1863), July 1st through 3rd. Most casualties on American soil in any battle in Gettysburg. It's the furthest north that Lee reached into Pennsylvania. And he felt that if he could win a major battle in the north, it would change the opinion of the average person about the war, how they felt about the war, and it would have been a real turning point for the South. Lee won most every general or large battle there was.
Was he the Confederate?
Yeah, he was the general for the Confederate Army, Virginia. I know Irish knows a lot of history on the Civil War, being from down south. So we're in at 10. Anybody in at 11? Yeah. I'm big Gettysburg, obviously, because I'm here in Pennsylvania. Went in a 6th grade class trip and been hooked ever since. So for about 56 years. Been there about 7 times.
Really?
Yep.
7?
Mm-hmm.
You sounded like you never been to Gettysburg when you talked about it with me.
Kid. I've been trying to get the grade school she went to. They stopped taking class trips to Gettysburg. Probably one of the most important battles during the Civil War, and they're not taking class trips anymore.
Next year for junior year, I take American history.
Oh, American history
We
next
talk
year.
to him, but he's kind of a meanie, so
Uh-oh.
he's rude.
Oh no, she's talking about her teachers.
He's rude.
All right, we're going to count this one down. The Irish is in at 10. We're looking for 11 at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Nice pickup, Irish. Nice big pile of cards. Now, what number did I have on that? Number 26 to Irish for $10. Old Irish. Okay, next up, got an Absolute Mint. Mason's 1858 jar. Not even a chip on the ground. 202 on the base. For any jar experts. Just a nice clean jar. And that's not all, as Don would say. We're going to throw in an Atlas strong shoulder Mason. Little guy with it. So that's the freebie there. Let me take a look here, see what I was looking at for a start. $7. $7 for the pair. Beautiful jar. $7 start. The Atlas would make a good marble jar. I don't think I'd put it in the ground top. It's a little thinner glass there. $7 for the pair.
Aaron wants to know, is the Atlas green?
Green.
Also, Jeff's in at 7.
Jeff's in at 7, looking for 8. Well, it certainly is aqua. It's not like it's not. It's more like a blue aqua. It's not like an apple green. I know some jars they come in all different shades, but it's definitely aqua. Jeff's in at 7. We're looking for 8. Welcome, Aaron Small. I don't know if I know you. Glad you could join us tonight. If you want to send in your information through my email, there you can get registered through my email. Give me your name, your YouTube name, and your address, PayPal information, and you're free to bid. We're on every Monday night at 7 o'clock. We met? Okay. I know YouTube changed it where the names people were using, it kind of switched to like their actual YouTube name. I fortunately was able to stay Collector Paul. 7 for the pair. We're looking for 8. We're going to count this one down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. So that was Jeff in on number 8 for $7.
I'll take it.
Jeff Hooper. Jeff H.
Where do I put these? There's no room. You put these. Yeah. Dad.
Go ahead.
Right here?
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. What did we say? Number 7. What the heck number did I tell you?
I don't know.
Oh, number 8.
Number 8, Jeff H for $7.
Yep. Nice pickup. All right. I'm going to throw this up again. Anybody who knows these little guys, they know what they sell for. It's a BP company. I believe there's a little like digestive pills in this. But they go for a pretty penny. Start at like $32. $20 tonight.
20?
$20.
Okay.
I keep throwing it up there. I'm gonna get a taker yet. Anybody knows about those guys? They know they sell for a lot more than $20. Yeah, I like these little guys. You imagine just slide right into their pocket. $20 start. Yep, little round bottom on it. She ain't gonna stand up. Okay, we're gonna count this down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yeah, that is a good price. I know I got a lot more into it than that. $20. Sometimes I throw them out there just to give you guys a bargain. Let's do another one here. A Menards liniment. I'm trying to read this one of Tony's bottles here. sun-colored amethyst, loaded with manganese. South Farmingham, Massachusetts. That all runs together here. Farmingham, Mass. USA, Linneman, Menards. You can see the sun-colored amethyst. Tony says a vet cure. Veterinary medicine. Yeah, it won't take long to turn this guy. Kill some light here a second.
You want me to get
Haven't done this all night. Ooh, we're in the dark.
spooky?
Look at that. Big time manganese. She'll turn a nice purple. Now, what in the world is he starting it at? I can't see. Hold on, Lauren. We got to turn the lights on. What number was that? Okay. $10 start. That's a bargain. $10 start on that little vet cure. Liniment. It's a good research there, Jamie. Yep, there you go, Jamie. That'll be a good one to research. Jamie dropped another great video today. Does her research on these bottles. And she's at Country Diggers on YouTube. Jamie's in at 10. We're looking for 11. Some of these are dug. I personally, at my stone age, I don't get the chance to get out and dig much. And I know Tony is about my age. He doesn't do much of it either. Would love to get back into it. I'm got a test hole in my backyard, 1840s row home. I found a 3 brick stacked up wall. Not sure what it is yet. The wife keeps hollering at me to fill the hole back up.
It's ugly.
The kid says it's ugly.
It's very ugly. Like
It's a
every
hole in
time-
the yard. What's wrong with that?
Every time I walk out there, I just see the hole. That is
Right.
all I see. It's,
Well, hopefully I'll see bottles popping out here soon.
it's ugly.
No, every time we go out, the
Oh.
shovels are further down in the hole.
She says the shovels are sinking. Maybe I hit the outhouse. It's sinking now.
No, maybe it's because you go out and dig a little more each day.
Uh-oh.
What's an outhouse?
Where'd he go poop?
Ew.
She didn't say it's what an outhouse is. What is wrong with this kid?
Ew.
They call it privies.
That's disgusting.
When they stopped even privies and got plumbing in the house, toilets, flush, the old outhouses, the pits, they would fill up with trash.
Sewer?
Yeah, they would fill it up with trash.
Oh,
So by the time we're digging it, 150 years later, there's no more poop. It's just ash and trash.
well, that's still disgusting.
Laurel, when we can't find him, we know he's out digging some more.
Did you hear that, Laura? She says when she can't find me, she knows where I'm at in the backyard with the darn shovel in my hand. I'm pulling out all kinds of coal and brick, and
Laurel says there's treasures.
that's right. She knows.
Okay, well, it's still ugly.
She knows. Laurel
It's
knows.
still
Digging
an
Laurel
ugly
knows.
sight.
All right, $10 start on this beauty. No damages. Paneled too. I'm sorry. The front of it's paneled. The back is rounded off. This is one of Tony's bargains of the night at $10. Nice glower. She'll turn a nice purple. Get it in the sun. That's right, Laura. You tell her.
I don't care. It is very ugly.
You know what? I could get out there and pop out one of these, right? Right, Laura?
That we wouldn't be that lucky.
You're going to keep digging and all you're
Uh-oh.
going to find is poop, and then you're going to be disappointed.
No, all I'm finding is coal. Nice down me argument on the auction. All right, here we go. $10. The vet liniment. Fix up your horses. Jamie's in, right?
Yes.
Oh Lord, I'm just too
Dad,
busy yap.
this is
We're gonna give
why.
it to you, Jamie. We're not gonna fool around with this. Number 24 to Jamie for $10.
Nice.
Nice pickup. Can't wait to hear the history. To Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. Tired of fooling with these people around here. All right,
Who's you people?
you. Coca-Cola.
Is you.
It's one Tony picked up. I think he got it at the bottle show. Obviously pretty modern. Coca-Cola on this side, and then the diamond. Or the block letters on this side. Let's see what he says about this. Anything? Double embossed Coca-Cola. Script and block. Let me see what he is for that. If anybody remembers, you got to be old. The bottle caps they used to put on this used to have baseball players under. They were the cork underneath the cap at the crown top. And I forget some of the players that if you get one of those caps now and pull that cork off, Hoops might remember this. Joel used to sell them. And depending on what players, they're worth a lot of money. And I know I sold somebody a whole bag, or it's a guy I work with, has a whole bag of those caps. And I said, you know what? Don't pull the cork off. Keep it a mystery. You might have one of the ones that are worth a lot of money. So that's went on that. I can't remember the exact age of these. I'm guessing definitely 60s maybe. Maybe a little bit older. What did Mr. Tony say? He said $5. $5 and take it home. You think they were made around 58? Not to be refunded. Not to be refilled. It's on the bottom. I was looking to see if they had some kind of a date code. Anyway, fairly modern.
Also, Dad.
Going back to the whole, you're cute when you dig. You look so happy, so you can keep digging, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Okay, but it's still an eyesore.
I might need to go on the other side of the fence and dig another hole though, because I might be on the outside wall.
Okay, whatever.
Talking to a couple of the experts of privy digging, they said that since it's a 3-tier red brick, no mortar, could be the foundation for the wooden outhouse, and that maybe it was a wood line. In these parts, we could see barrels too. But there's 8 homes, started in the 1840s up through the 1880s, and I'd be darned if I can find a single privy in these yards. A lot of backfill. There's a trash layer about 3 feet down. You've yet to see a whole bottle come out though. There's a lot of shards. Triple G's in at 5, looking for 6. I was talking to David Kern about it, and he thinks it could be just a simple foundation to hold the outhouse up. And it's about 2 feet under the surface where this wall starts. And I'm discovering it does go towards the corner. It's about the middle of the yard, and the wall is extending to the corner, which is a good sign. Triple G's in at 5, looking for 6. We're going to count this guy down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. That's Triple G and on number 20 for $5. Nice pickup.
$5.
Yep. 5 buckaroonies.
9 o'clock.
Yep, we're winding down. Get some more New Jersey. Hygeia Brewing Company, Passaic, New Jersey. This is a nice heavy. It's machine made, but nice thick glass on this one. Look at the color. This is the one that has a melt spot here, and it ran down the glass. Bobby J was saying he sees these on Coke bottles. During the manufacturing, $5. $5 start. And to beat, I've got a Hygeia Amber. Hygeia Bottling Works. $5 a piece. Take $8 for the pair. And I think this one is machine made also. Both Hygeia, same brewer, 2 different bottles. $5 a piece, 8 for the pair. Start. And I'm assuming nobody was interested in milk bottles. Yep, you nailed it. Huge bubble. That's a surprise. This must be like one of the early, especially with the slug plate, early machine made. One of the first. $5 a piece, $8 for the pair. $5 a piece, your choice. $8 for the pair. Coming up in the next auction, I picked up some really neat one's that almost like a aqua blue, and the other's a teal green. Carter's Master Inks. I picked up a large Higgins Attic Mint Master Ink. Couple pharmacy bottles coming in, and I hope to get into quite a few poison bottles in the near future. But the Master Inks are absolute mint. And it's 2 different Carters too, the way they're embossed. 2 different colors, 2 different setups for embossment. They'll probably be spin bottles. Fairly cheap too in the spin. They're going to be real high priced. But that's some of the stuff that's coming up. I know Jeff Hooper is sending some bottles. I'm excited about that. That Jeff's coming into the auction with some goodies. Laurel's been sending stuff. I know she's got another box on the way. Tony just dropped off a box today. So it's great. It's great. The auction's been wonderful. I've been moving a lot of bottles. That's why I need some inventory from other directions. I went to the show last week, and I think I had 30 lots that I sold. I sold every bit. So I did a good thing of what I ended up picking up for you guys. And I can't wait to get to the next bottle show to do the same thing. But I'm going to let you know, I had mentioned that these marine metals, I was going to be giving them away. I'm not going to sell them. So our winners tonight will be getting with their with what they purchased tonight. Gail's going to get one. Dawn's getting one. And Melissa's getting one. And that's, I don't know if you guys were here. Everybody was here at the beginning. I'm just going to kind of hold them up. I'm not going to let you pick. I'm just going to throw one in the box. They're all Marines. This guy ran a lot of marathons. I couldn't see somebody throwing these away. So they're freebies. Going to go in your boxes. And I think that's going to do it. If anybody's interested in that lot for $8, go ahead and let me know. If not, we're going to say good night and thank everyone for coming on. We're going to run again next Monday night at 7 o'clock. Been trying to be consistent. I think we've gone now through 10 auctions. You want to do 3 apiece, Irish? I can do that.
Awesome, Dad.
Six for the lot, unless you want the aqua or the amber. I can do $3. Yes.
I just checked my calendar, and I'm free next Monday, but the following Monday, probably not.
Exams.
Yes. Just to
Uh-oh.
let you know.
Uh-oh, in 2 weeks I'm going to have to go it alone, Laurel. You're going to have to keep an eye on things for me. What are you thinking, Irish? You want one, the other, or you want them both for 6? You let me know. You threw a 3 up there.
He said it works for me.
6 for the pair? You got it, buddy. All right, let me write this down before I end up forgetting about it, Irish. Both, please. Thank you. Number 7 and number 6. Number 6 goes to Irish for
I
3.
have a question.
Yes.
Paul, do you like doing the auctions on YouTube better than Facebook or other platforms?
Yeah. Just YouTube allows me to do the shorts. If you guys have seen the shorts that I put out, 30-second videos, I like that idea where I can put music to it. Facebook, I just think would be a little too confusing. I would like to do some Facebook Lives, but I don't think auctions. Why Not is another one. I think it's called Why Not, that a lot of people are jumping over to. It's very similar format to YouTube. And I'm sure there's some benefits to it. I've signed up, but I've yet to go into it to try to have an auction from that platform. But it might open the door to a whole new additional group of people. So I'll keep you guys informed on that. But for right now, I'm pretty happy with YouTube, the way it runs. It took me a while to get used to it. So if I jump into something else, I'm going to have to get used to that too. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I fixed typewriters, fax machines, copiers for many, many years. And we always said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. What's that?
You never finished.
Oh, okay. Number 6 and number 7 is $3 each to Irish. So thank you all for coming on the holiday. Hope everybody had a great Memorial Day. We did here in remembrance with the parade right past the house. Get to sit on the porch and just take it easy for an hour. Thank God the rain held off. It's been raining for days here. Just held on long enough to get that parade in. So good night, everyone. Thank you again for coming on. I will send out a short once we start getting some new inventory in before the next auction. Yeah, I'm trying to get in more into jars. I got a guy that's got a lot of jars. I just haven't convinced him yet to auction them off. He travels around to every show, carries these things with him all over the place, and I don't think he does real well. I've kind of given up on selling at bottle shows. It's great if you're looking for, a rare item or something. It's good to go to the show, so you need something for your collection. Ask Laura, we got a barrel of bitters. Tony spotted it. I come up the next day and picked it up for her. And I'm hoping, Laura, you have that thing tomorrow because I know it's in Oregon. I tracked it. Then we want to see pictures because it's the picture Tony sends you doesn't do it justice, believe me. It's a beautiful bottle, beautiful bitters. Yeah, T, I did say bitters. All right, guys. Have a great night, great week, and we will see you next Monday. Thank you all for hopping on.
Bye.
And Adrian says goodbye. The wifey says goodbye. Or I call her the wifey.
Yeah.
Sharon says goodbye. And good night. Take care, guys.